I mean, what do they?
What stage you need to use?
Or just like say you're a young artist like these people here, and you're coming to submit your music. What have you seen people do the wrong way that might have kept you from actually dealing with it?
Sometimes I get a lot, even though I'm signed acts, I get a lot of acts that are when the president of the label who actually oversees all the A&R, he after he takes his meeting with them, he sends them over to me, have me check it out, and give them my opinion. Sometimes, more than not, what kind of kills it can be just the arrogance on the part of the person coming in with music. That's one thing. I had one guy who came up from Florida to play some music, and I wanted to straight gut him after he because he would not listen. You know, like I was trying to put him on the right path to how to approach either just really how to. I'm trying to handle his business. Yeah, basically, right? So, but he came at me in such a way, and the music was not that great to begin with. And I saw him as being a problem, and a lot of it was largely because he was so arrogant. He wasn't one that was receptive, not one that can listen and try to, you're stepping into a different space. You're going into a different stage of exposing what you're doing. And so how you carry yourself is very important. You got to remember that it is a business. You got to be open, especially, even if you don't particularly care for the person, you got to be open enough to hear what he has to say, because there just might be something offered that can make all the difference in the world.
From the radio perspective, what have you seen artists do?
From the radio, I would just say, in a hip hop sense, don't send me something dirty and expect me to jump on it. If you're going to submit something, make sure it's radio ready.
Yes.
So if it is jumping off, I want to be able to take it straight to my mixers or take it straight and put it on the air. Another thing too is when I meet with local artists or independents is, if you're trying to get my opinion on something, and I give you my honest opinion, I'm not hating on your art. I'm just giving you a suggestion how to get it on the radio. A radio station obviously has something that you want. If we're informing you how to get it, don't really question, what I'm telling you to get it on the radio. Just take it back, do whatever, and we'll get it working. And several artists have done that. It's not that I want to change personally. It's just that if it's something that needs to get on the radio, here are some suggestions of what you should do to it to make it just more radio friendly.
Bottom line, when you offer that advice, you're actually looking at the project like this could be something that could get on the radio,
Absolutely.
but you have to do these few little things.
Correct.
And one other thing also is, even after if you're fortunate to get your product signed to the label, I've seen so many artists just kill themselves just by not having the right work ethic, because you really got to look at this as your job, and how if you don't have the right work ethic, then people are going to say, okay, he's not as passionate or he's not as passionate about delivering as we expected him to be. And if you're not wanting to work hard for what you're delivering, don't expect other people to, because they really won't. There's a long list of artists I can give you that.
Come on, give us one.
I ain't gonna do it right now.
Tell us one.
That had great potential, but just they just did not want to put the work in.
Gee.
And it's in.
You put platinum, man.
And once the word gets out there that you don't want to work, like even Dirk can tell you also.
Yeah.
He probably won't call it names either. But how many artists have you seen come into